Very good morning to all of you. Welcome to Narayana online classes. Today I am going to discuss 10th class chemistry assignment 13. Topic is chemical bonding, in which the first one is why does bond angle of ammonia decreases? Ammonia chemical formula NH3. In ammonia, one of the sp3 hybrid orbitals contain lone pair of electrons. Around the central atom nitrogen, the lone pairs and bond pairs are there. Between the lone pairs and bond pairs, greater repulsions are there. That's why the bond angle of ammonia decreases to 107 degrees 48 minutes. So here, why does bond angle of ammonia decreases means because of greater repulsions between the lone pair and bond pair of electrons. So answer, greater repulsions between the lone pair and bond pair of electrons. Around the central atom. Here, this is the bond pair, this is the bond pair, this is the bond pair, this is the lone pair. The greater repulsions between this lone pair and bond pair, or this lone pair and bond pair, and between the bond pair and bond pair, then the bond angle is decreases. The bond angle in ammonia is 107 degrees 48 minutes. Next, coming to second one, discuss like dissolves in light. That means generally the solute which is dissolved in the solvent, the solute and solvent, when these are having the both, that means both are having the same chemical properties, that means both are having the same chemical bonding in its molecule, then like dissolves like. For example, the polar compounds dissolve in polar solvents. The non-polar compounds dissolve in non-polar solvent due to the same chemical bonding in its molecule. For example, in the solute and solvent. So here, discuss like dissolves in like means polar compounds dissolve in non-polar compound dissolve in polar solvents. Similarly, non-polar compounds dissolve in non-polar solvent. For example, sodium chloride in water. Next, naphthalene in benzene or kerosene, and so on. What is the reason behind that one? The polar compounds and polar solvents both are having the same chemical properties. Similarly, the non-polar compounds and non-polar solvents having the similar properties. Here similar properties means which are having the same chemical bonding in its molecule. Next, write the properties of ionic and covalent compounds. Here, the differences or properties between the ionic and covalent. First one, generally the ionic compounds are exist in solid states. So these are exist in solid state. Covalent compounds. Covalent compounds are exist in liquids and gaseous state at room temperature. Next, ionic compounds generally have the high melting point and boiling point. High melting point and boiling point. These are having the low melting point and boiling point. Low melting point and boiling point, which are covalent compounds. Next, these are soluble in polar solvents. These are soluble in non-polar solvents. These are soluble in non-polar solvents. Next, ionic compounds are highly reactive. So these are the highly reactive, these are the low reactive. These are the general differences between the ionic compounds and covalent compounds, or the properties of ionic compounds and covalent compounds. Next, write A, B, C, D in the table. What they given? Molecule, hybridization, bond angle, shape. Here the molecule given ammonia, hybridization. Ammonia, which is involved in sp3 hybridization. sp3. So answer A is sp3. Here bond angle is 107 degrees 48 minutes and shape is the pyramidal shape. Next, here C, they given the hybridization sp3. One more example for the sp3 hybridization, water molecule, formula H2O. So C is the H2O and hybridization is the sp3. Bond angle is the 104 degrees 31 minutes. So answer D is the 104 degrees 31 minutes and shape is the V shape. Next, coming to last question, explain the formation of the boron trifluoride with a neat diagram. Boron trifluoride, boron trifluoride formula BF3, in which the boron atomic number is the 5. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p1. The boron containing the 3 electrons in its outermost orbit. That means which is containing the 3 valency electrons. Here the 2s orbital containing the 2 electrons and 2p orbital containing the 1 electron. This is the ground state electronic configuration of boron. In first excited state, the electronic configuration of the boron, what is that means? This electron which is enter into the p orbital, one of the p orbital, that is the py. So here we can write the configuration 2s1, 2px1, 2py1. So the boron in its first excited state which is containing the 3 unpaired electron. These are 1 in s orbital, and 2 are in p orbitals. 1 electron in the s orbital. S orbital shape is the spherical. 1 electron in the p orbital, 1 electron in the px orbital, 1 electron in the py orbitals. Here total 3 orbitals, 1 s orbital and 2 p orbitals. Finally the structure which is like this. This is the 1s and 2p, so which is involved in the sp2 hybridization. These are the sp2 hybrid orbitals. Next, coming to fluorine. In the boron trifluoride, boron is the central atom which is involved in the sp2 hybridization. Next here, fluorine. Fluorine atomic number is the 9. Electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p5. Here the fluorine containing the total 7 valency electrons, in which 2s orbital containing the pair of electrons, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are paired electrons. One is the unpaired electron. The unpaired electron which is present in pz orbital. So the pz orbital of the fluorine atom which is overlap with the sp2 hybrid orbitals of boron. So here we can draw the structure. This is the sp2 hybrid orbitals. Next here the fluorine containing the 1 unpaired electron in pz orbital. So here the pz orbital of the fluorine atom which is overlap with sp2 hybrid orbitals by end-on and overlapping. So the resultant bond is called as a sigma bond. So which can form the sigma sp2p. Similarly here 3 fluorines are there. So one more fluorine. This is also overlap with the sp2 hybrid orbitals. This is also overlap with the sp2 hybrid orbitals by end-on and overlapping. So here sigma bond is formed. Here also sigma bond is formed. So sigma sp2p. Here also sigma sp2p. So this is structure of the boron trifluoride. Simply we can draw like this: boron, fluorine, fluorine, fluorine. According to Westphal theory, around the central atom, 3 bond pairs are present without any lone pair. They must be separated by 120 degrees bond angle. And shape is the trigonal planar. Trigonal planar, and bond angle is 120 degrees. And here S character and P character. sp2 hybridization in which total 100 by 3 orbitals. So here S character is the 33.33%. P character is the, here two characters are there, 66.67%. This is about the structure of the boron trifluoride. I hope you all of you understanding very well. Thank you.